Morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you doing? Fine. Rajkiran, you've had a hectic day yesterday? Yes? How are you feeling today? Fine. Paul? Fine. Okay. Yesterday we had a listening lesson. You all remember? Yes? For the first time you listened to a British accent, right? And then you found it interesting. And any guesses what we are going to do today? What lesson? Listening, speaking. What lesson do you think we are going to do today? Okay. Okay.
Today American listening.
I'm,
guess.
I'm sorry, Paul. Perhaps some other day. Today we are going to do a nice reading lesson. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Before we get into the reading lesson, how many of you, let me ask you this question. How many of you love shopping? Shopping. Put your hands up. You don't love shopping.
There are no ladies here.
Oh, but that's okay. Men do love shopping. I mean, you do grocery shopping, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, your mom asks you to bring something. Yes? So, do you love shopping, Nagraj? No, sir. Excuse me? You don't shop at all? Very rarely. So, who buys clothes for you? Then that's shopping, right? What else do you think you're doing? Okay. Today you're going to read two small texts. One is about shopping. The other is also about shopping, but on a different level, which you must tell me at the end of the lesson. But before you start reading the texts, I want you guys to learn a few important words from the reading text, because then I feel they're very important for you, so that you know the meaning, you'll better understand the text. Okay? So I'm going to teach you a few words from your passage on shopping. But to do that, I'm going to show you some pictures. I have some pictures. I'll show you a picture. And I want you guys to tell me what you feel about the picture. From the picture, we'll get at the word. Shall we start it, all of you? Are you ready? Naresh, you look dull. Are you all right? Yes? Okay. Start with the first one. Right. Can you all see the picture? What do you think is happening in the picture? Where do you think the picture is? Okay, okay, I'll come. Okay, okay. The fighting, they look like fighting, yes. They do look like fighting, yes. What do you say? Where do you think the place is?
It's a marketplace, I think.
It's a marketplace, and then you said they are the bargaining. Okay, okay, okay. So do you bargain when you go buy some vegetables? Do you? No, I had a colleague called Solomon. He was very good at bargaining, right? Okay, fine. And then, what is this? I've got a second picture. It's an easy one, right?
Discounts offered by shops.
Discounts, offers, okay. When you put these two things together, can you get at some word? You might have seen a place in a shopping mall at which you get some goods or clothes at a cheaper rate. What do you call such? Take the word from Nagraj. What's the word? Bargain.
Negotiation.
Negotiation. Who said that? JP. Okay, no, it's not negotiation. You're all right, very good, but bargain, bargain. And then when you park your car in your house.
Seller.
What's that, cellar? No, where you have a party. I mean, Americans, they do have a party in their basement. Basement, right? What's the first word then? Can you tell me? Bargain basement. So what's the word? What does it mean? A bargain basement is a place which is usually in a basement of a shopping mall where you get goods, clothes at a cheaper rate, right? How do you pronounce this word, Nagraj? Okay, Naresh? I'm sorry, it's not bargain, it's bargain. Say it again.
Bargain.
Bargain. Bargain basement. Bargain basement.
Bargain basement.
All right. Next one. I have a very interesting picture. Right. Can you all see this? What's happening here?
Ramp walk.
Ramp walk. Do you love fashion? Fashion show. Okay, is there any other word for fashion show? How are they walking? Are they walking in a queue, in a line, or how are they walking? Of course, it's a catwalk. They are catwalking, but how are they walking? In a queue, in a line? Yes. When someone walks in a line, with a purpose, what do you call it? Rally. You're very close. Good. Good. I mean, but a different word. Marching. No, you can't call it a fashion march, right? You call it something.
Fashion parade.
Ah, that's lovely, isn't it? Right? Very good, JP. You seem to have good knowledge of fashion, right? What's a word? Fashion parade. Say it again.
Fashion parade.
Fashion parade, right? Right. That's very good. I have some very good intelligent students. Right. Now it's 4.
Credit goes to you, sir.
Oh, thank you. Right. She looks like Emma Watson in Harry Potter, but she's not. Okay. What has she got in her hands? Oh, does she? Okay. Books. Rajkiran, wake up the old Rajkiran in you, right? And take a closer look at this. What has she got in her hands? DVDs, exactly, right? Why do you think she's got a lot of DVDs in her hands?
She's planning to watch the movies.
Watch the movies, right? Very good. Do you love watching movies? Yes? So many movies? In a single go. You sit the whole night and then... No? Do you think she's planning to do the same thing? Maybe. So what do you call her? What do you call such people who watch a lot of movies? Any idea? Naresh is trying to act smart. He's trying to get some words. No idea? That's okay. Don't worry. You call them.
Can you give me some clue?
Does the word end with man? No, I'm sorry. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay. You actually call such people movie
Monger?
monger. I'm sorry. You call them movie buff or a film buff, right? What do you call them?
Movie buff.
Buff or a film buff. So a buff is somebody who watches a lot of movies, a movie buff, or who doesn't watch a lot of movies? Nagraj, a movie buff. All right, exactly. Are you a movie buff? Rajkiran, you were a movie buff, weren't you? Okay. Next. Take a look at this word. It's very interesting, right? What do you think this woman is trying to do here?
She's going for a virtual tour.
Across the globe. Yeah, I think I've got a very intelligent student. You got the word. Can she touch it? Paul, do you think she can touch it? No. So what do you call it? You can't touch it, but you can feel as though you can touch it, right? You wear these glasses and then you have a nice roller coaster ride. Exactly, exactly. So what's the word? What's the word? Not necessary. Exactly. The word is virtual. It's something like your Amazon or Flipkart. You don't actually go to a shop and buy things, but virtually you buy things, right? On Lenskart, we have this virtual try-ons glasses, right? So something virtual, is it physically there with you?
No.
No, right? But can you feel it?
Yes.
Yes, sometimes yes. All right. Now, take a look at this picture. What do you think this woman is trying to do here? Oh, no, she's not actually running away. I mean, it doesn't show that. But yeah, she looks as though she is stealing. I think it's a ham or something. I don't know. Right. Stealing. Do you feel something else? She's. Okay. Does it mean she's stealing? No. Oh, she's paid for that. You don't know. Okay. What do you feel, Rajkiran?
She has picked something and wanted to show that to somebody.
Okay, and in a cunning look. Don't you feel she's got a cunning look? Yes? Okay, she's stealing. Yes. Is there any other word when you steal things at shops? I'm sorry? Rob things? So- a better word? No, no. Especially when you pinch things, when you steal a thing at a shop.
Kleptomania.
Oh my God. Okay, right. No, a simpler word. Shop.
Shoplifter.
Exactly, a shoplifting. Shop. Shoplifting. Say it again.
Shoplifting.
Okay, so when you shoplift, do you pay for the goods?
No.
Do you steal them? Yes. Is that your habit?
No.
Not necessary. You know, sometimes people do shoplift for fun, right? I have a friend who buys goods worth 10,000 at a shopping mall, but he loves pinching a small lipstick or a lip balm worth 10 rupees or 20 rupees. He takes fun in that, right? Okay, what's the word? Shoplifting. If you're coming to a close, what is this? Yeah, yes, of course it's a wine shop, yes. But what do you call this? Bar. Have you ever seen a shop selling liquor, alcohol, hot drinks at a mall?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
common these days.
It is very common.
More.
Do you sit and drink? Do you, meaning not you, I mean, do people sit and drink
Yes.
there?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? What do
People
you
go
call-
here and buy.
They go there and buy? Okay. So do you call it a bar when people go there, buy, take away a bottle of wine from there? You don't call that a bar? What do you call it then? You call it? Very good. No. It is an outlet, of course, really, but it has a specific word. What do you call it?
Can we say wine mart?
Wine mall? It's not a huge mall, JP, with a lot of wine. No. Any other guesses? I think I'll give out the word for you. It's called. Have you heard of this word before? No? It's called off license. What do you call this shop? Off license. So when you go to an off license, do you buy alcohol, sit there and drink? No. What do you do then? And then you have a takeaway. You take it away to your home and then you drink there, right? So you know the difference between an off license and a bar now? At a bar, do you go and sit, buy and drink? Yes, you do that. But an off license, you don't drink there, but you have a takeaway, right? And then finally, there's one of my favorite movies of all time. This is from a movie called Confessions of a Shopaholic. I think you must watch this movie. How does she look like? Do you think she's done a lot of shopping?
Yes.
Is she happy with her shopping? No, why do you feel she's not happy with her shopping? She wants more? Or is she shocked? Or okay. She might have forgotten something. Okay.
Unpleasant.
Okay, okay. So you think that she wanted to buy more, right? Okay. Do you have any idea whether she's gone by a plan? She has got a checklist to buy, or she's, randomly bought a lot of things. What do you feel about her? Randomly picking up with no plan? Okay. Do you do that, Paul, when you go grocery shopping? Sometimes it happens, and you have a grocery list, and then you buy a lot of other things which are not on the list. You don't take the list. That's very good. Do you do that, JP?
No, I go with the list.
You go and you stick to your list.
No, that doesn't happen.
Okay,
I add some more items also.
which are not necessary for you.
No, they're necessary for me.
They're necessary for you
Yes,
too.
yes.
Okay. But sometimes we end up buying things that are not necessary for us. I am like that sometimes. I end up buying things which I don't need. But after I buy them, I realize that I don't need them. Right? So what do you call such people? What kind of shopping is that? Any idea?
Sorry, no idea.
No idea? No idea? Okay, don't worry. You call such people, or you call such buying, with no plan or purpose, you call it impulse shopping. What do you call it? An impulse shopper is somebody who buys a lot of things which he doesn't need, right? For example, I go to a grocery store and I buy a packet of meat. I don't need it because I don't. I'm a vegan, right? So if I buy such things, I'm called an impulse shopper, right? So if you're an impulse shopper, do you plan and buy things? No, you don't plan, right? So is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing. It's a definitely bad thing, right? All right. We've got how many words? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words, right? How do you pronounce this word?
Bargain,
Bargain,
fashion,
fashion,
parade,
buff,
buff,
virtual,
virtual, off
off
license,
license,
shoplifting,
shoplifting,
impulse
impulse
shop.
shopping. All right. Now, at the beginning of the lesson, I told you that you're going to read 2 smaller texts on shopping. One is about shopping. The other is about, can you guess? The
Habits,
habits. You're very close. That's very good. You're very close. Habits. General habits,
addictions,
addictions, habits, but think in the context. Habits. What are we talking about? What's the context that we've been talking about? Shopping. We are talking in the context of shopping. Habits,
shopping habits,
shopping habits, or shopping behaviors, right?
behavior,
You see such people in shopping malls, right? So you're going to read 2 texts, friends. The first is about an e-shopping mall, like your Amazon or Flipkart, a website, where you have a bargain basement where you get a lot of clothes at cheap price. You get a fashionable clothes, and then you have a section called Movie Buff, where you get a lot of DVDs. It's about a website. You're going to read an article about a website. And then a second article you're going to read about shopping behaviors, all right? So I'm going to give you some time to read both these texts, and then we'll have further discussion, right? But before that, take a 5-minute break, and then we'll get back again.